Okay, I'm experimenting with this shifter in this 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it's terrible. Everybody's complained about it. The guy from Star Trek got killed because of this. I was monkeying with it today, and it's actually worse than I thought. So you can see the big openings from here, all the way around to down here. And you think, yeah, okay, so surely it's going to move through that range and consistently. It turns out, no, it's not even consistent. So right now it's in the position it normally would rest in. The car's in park. So what you would normally do, you start the car up and you're going to put it in. You're going to back out quite often. So to back out, you're going to push the button in, because you can't move it without pushing the button in. So you push the button, and you want to put it in reverse. Oops, I pulled it too far. It's in drive. So you release it. It goes back to that position, and it's in drive. So now you got to push it forward to reverse. So watch how far it moves when I push it forward to reverse. That's all it moves. Now I'm in reverse. Now I've changed my mind, so I've decided, maybe I'll just put it in park. So I push it forward. You can see it barely moved, and it went into park. So let it back. So now, again, to move it towards park, it just barely moves. Let's try that again. Now it's in reverse. Now it's in neutral. Now it's in drive. That's as far as I can pull it. Now I decided I'm going to put it back in park. Remember, last time I put it in park, it just barely moved forward from where those arrows are lined up. Whoa! That time when it went back in park, look how far forward it went. Gee, park's not in the same spot, depending on what gear you were in when you decided to put it in park, even though it always starts from that position. So if you didn't follow my point here, I'll go through this again. That's the resting position for this gear shift, and right now it's in park. I can pull it down. That's in reverse. That put it in neutral. That put it in drive, and you can see how far it moved to get there. I let go and it goes back to neutral, and I'm in drive. If I wanted to go in park from here, push the button in. I only moved a little bit. Oops, I'm not in park. Even though I wasn't moving, I had my foot on the brake. I wound up in reverse. I can't get to park from here. That's as far as I can push it. But I can let go of it. I'm still in reverse. Now I do it again. Now I barely moved it at all, even less than last time when it wouldn't go into park. But now it went into park. So let's go back. Now it's in drive, and I want to put it in park. Push the button in. Whoa, look how far it moved that time to get in park. It's just completely inconsistent on how far you move this shifter to go into different positions. Now I can only move it. That's as far as I can move it, because it's already in park. Yet, if I'd been in drive, I'd move it that far to go in park. It makes absolutely no sense. There's no consistency compared to a normal shifter. Sometimes park is that much movement. Sometimes park is only that much movement. Now it's reverse. I barely moved it. Now it's neutral. Now it's drive. But if I'd been in park and I wanted to go from park to drive, I'd have to go that far to get into drive. In that case, again, there's just no consistency in how far you have to move this thing. There's no way a person would remember all these permutations of how far do you move it to go to the various positions depending on what position you started from. This thing ought to be recalled.